All right. I will share. Okay, now this. Here we go. These are just the official ones, so not really. Hmm. Okay. Ignore all this. These are just official cards. So I'm using this tier maker chart to discuss uh any customs that I would put. I like how balanced they are, how playable they are, not necessarily how overpowered they are. And of course, there's unplayable trash is another tier. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna. Hmm. So I'm checking on the custom Yu-Gi-Oh Reddit right now, and what? Uh, hang on. I gotta I gotta find a better way to do this, don't I? How do I put both on the screen at the same time? Uh, 1 minute. I have to fix something here. Okay. Okay. There. Now, first thing, gonna get right to it. Oh, I should probably have my chat uh pop out so I can see if somebody here wants to. So for our first one, this Infinity, and oh my god. Um. Okay. Really? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I agree. This is so much. I'm gonna try to actually go through it all somehow, some way. Here we go. Roll a six-sided die 10 times. That's so blurry. Then apply the appropriate effect based on the turn result. Your opponent draws one card for 10. Uh, it's 10 times. On the sum of the results, it's just I can't even read this. This is just trash. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. I I don't think anybody would do it. That that is insane. Somebody actually made that. Okay, so here's our first one. So that right there is unplayable trash. Great start, Reddit. Great start. Okay, wow. I couldn't even. I present the infinite. You didn't even spell infinite right. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. This is from just an hour ago. At the end of the battle phase. Oh, hang on. Fraught fray. Okay. Um. Okay. Well. Why am I getting the web page? At the end of the battle phase, draw cards equal to the number of monsters destroyed by battle this turn. Okay, that it doesn't sound bad on paper. Um, well, first of all, this needs a hard once per turn clause because this is too easy to abuse. Secondly, uh, since the monsters don't have to go to the graveyard or anything, you could just put a bunch of tokens on the opponent's board and then just abuse this like crazy. It doesn't matter if it's your monsters or your opponent's monsters. Um, yeah. Let's see. Turn. Okay, that's good. I think I'll give this a B. It's it's not terrible. It just has a few balancing issues, and this it's not terrible though. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. Needs a needs a little bit of balance in that one, but okay, it's not bad. Uh, huh. My idea for a ramp card. Oh, here we go. Blue gadget. Okay. Right away I can see there's an error here. Gadget is supposed to be capitalized. It's supposed to be Thanks, but also, okay, you have a lot of you. What? 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 They misspelled machine. You misspelled. How could you do this? How? And why is it a light monster? Gadgets are usually supposed to be Earth. Well, maybe gold gadget. No, I don't know. But what? What the? Okay. Machine is misspelled. Gadget is needs to be capitalized. Link summon needs to be capitalized. I'm in one. That has to be a number one. That needs quotation marks and a capitalization in addition to your normal summon set. That needs to be a plus, and then that here is separate. Okay. Archetype mention is ignored. No, it's not. It is supposed to be capitalized, but no. Okay, even if we put that aside, um, I mean, I guess it would be okay to have to use in a pure gadget deck with red, yellow, and green. But the fact that all this card text is so messed up, I have to. I can't do this. I can't allow that. In fact, I think I'm gonna make a separate tier just for this. Mm, mm, mm. Card text. I'll call it that. Call it crap card text. Because whoever did that did. Uh, Wait, hang on. I gotta upload something. This new one here. And this is. Sorry, buddy. This uh, machine does not have an S in it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't. I just. Loose concepts. Okay, I don't even. There's no card here. Okay, I'm gonna need to have that for this to work. Okay, this. Um, you know what? I'm just gonna skip that one because it just. They use Pokemon art. Okay. Okay. I like that they credited it. Art source from Nintendo. I like that they credited their source. That's good. I like that. Um, United Shine. Okay. Hold up. There's a space between. Well, I guess that's okay. Maybe that's not an issue, but destroy also that has to be capitalized on the field. At what? Why is it? Is this a condition? Is this all right? Awesome. Okay, this should be. Oh, jeez. Why am I having? This should be written like destroy all special summon monsters on the field, and if you do, so that should probably be changed. That should be maybe a. So special summon needs to be capitalized. Both players can special summon needs to be capitalized. One from the field for every monster that is destroyed in their field. Okay. Um, Not much else to say. Feels like Unchained could abuse this, but it already has its own things that it abuses anyway. Uh, well, I mean, it's not the Cartex isn't absolutely horrible, but I think I'll give this. I'll give this a C. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but wait a minute. Why do? It's weird that this is like backwards. Sure, and Archetype because of that. Okay, okay. I think that you made Unite doesn't regularly play it. Probably. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard, but maybe. Snake Eye support. Here we go. Oh, you have a bunch of these. Okay, I'm gonna go through each one. I see four of them. Okay. All right. Snake Eye Dirge. Pretty neat. It's being so anal. Why is this a web page? Oh my goodness. I'm having issues. Here we go. If this card is link summoned, you can set one Divine Temple of the Snake Eyes from your deck or graveyard. If it's sent to the graveyard, you can target one other Snake Eye monster in your graveyard or banishment. Build at field spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. Okay, at least they actually have once per turn clouds. Just a few minor things. Set has to be capitalized. Graveyard U has to be capitalized because it's after colon, after condition, you have to capitalize the next word. Make I monster in your graveyard or banishment is actually lowercase, believe it or not. In your spell and I think it's supposed to be an ampersand. I maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think it is. Overall, setting it, you're just setting something on the board, then you can. I'll give this an A, an A for effort. I don't know much about. I never actually played Snake Eye before, so I couldn't tell you how useful it is in the game. But I like it. Um, I like it. This is my highest one so far. It's pretty good. Okay. Next on the list is unspoiled treasure snake eye. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go through them all. Hmm, a tuner, level 4 tuner. Okay, must first be special summoned or for fusion summoned or special summoned the activated by sending one face-up monster from your spell and trap zone into the graveyard. Use fire. Okay, you can only special summon once per turn this way. If the limit you can summon banishment can be activated this. Okay. Again, just a few minor problem-solving card text issues here. Again, sending is lowercase. Spell. I think there's an ampersand, and if it is, then the Z in zone has to be capitalized. Attribute is capitalized. I know that much. Return this way. Okay. Set one sake. Like our banishment is lowercase. I think you would put a period and then just put. It can be activated this turn if your opponent controls more cards than you do. And then quick effect immediately after this result. I think that has to be yeah, that has to be capitalized because again, after a colon, you always capitalize that word. Control a synchro material. All right. Not bad. Two level 1 fire monsters, which most snake eyes are. Okay. So yeah, you can't put it on the board with instant fusion, but no matter. I'll give this an A. It's not bad. Also, I don't know if it's better than the other one, but why do I keep getting that? All right. So far, it is pretty good. Snake Eyes Mahogany. One fire tuner, one non. That has to be capitalized. That tuner. You don't put. You don't put capital tuner and lowercase tuner in the same sentence, or even if it's just requirements. That just makes it look weird. All right. 200 defense, which means it's like rekindling fodder. I like that. If it's special summoned, you can target. Again, they didn't capitalize after the colon. Why? Opponent controls are in the graveyard, and one monster you control or in your graveyard. Place them face up in their owner. Apostrophe S spell and trap zone is a continuous spell, and I've already went over that before. Card again. Needed apostrophe here. While it's in your spell and trap zone, and you can special from the card, comma. Then you can reduce this card apostrophe S. Level has to be capitalized to 1. Okay. The effect is neat, but that. Oh, come on. Why do I keep getting this? All right. I'm gonna put that as a B. You get way too many errors. And the last one, malevolent. Why? Maybe that's. Oh my. Okay, so right away, what pops out is that the trap card is overlays the continuous symbol. That's. I got a doc for that. Yes, that's. I've. Yeah, I figured that out. All right. Okay, I'll be right back. It's a little slippery on the floor here. All right. Oh, I gotta go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, I noticed. I just came back. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they can be turned on and off, yes. And okay, just so you know, there is thank you. Sure, Ma. I could not have done that by myself. I was like, oh my so God, it was so beautiful, like less than an hour ago. Now it looks like a head. Oh, look at the leaves coming off the trees and everything. Oh, man, what did I do this? That's why. Okay. Oh, get in there. Now, malevolent stare, snake eye. Let me gotta clean up my. I had no choice in the matter. I just put that over here and this down here. Maybe I can see everything. There we go. Target card your opponent controls up to the graveyard. You can target cards your opponent controls up or in the graveyard to the. Okay, so or in the graveyard up to the what? Okay, that's what's up. Up number face up on the spell and trap zones. Discard. Okay. Semicolon. You don't capitalize the first word necessarily. You have to. Card, and if you just destroy, that also has to be lowercase. Destroy the ones on the targeted. The ones on the targeted. Okay. This is so much. This is unplayable just because like it's so confusing what this means. It's so confusing. That. Hey, babe. Yes, Ma. I'm gonna hand you this Swiffer and this spray, and I want you to get in front of that litter box there. Okay. I just did the Swiffer right here. Don't come out. Just right here, so it's all wet. Okay, so you can like here you go, and here's that. So that's okay. Just because that that come out of that litter box. Yeah, Dave, I still want you to remember next time you leave the litter box, I've been telling you I need them dumped and sprayed and wiped out. Oh. Remember, just leave it all right there until it dries. Okay. Yep. I'll leave my shoes out here until they dry. Okay. Yep. So that. All right. That was disappointing at the end. I think that's all they do is drag it out here. I just did the. Not that I did it fantastic. I did it good everywhere except under the table. Okay, this is intended to be a joke card. When this card is activated, destroy this car. Okay, well, those are obviously jokes. I'm not gonna. Common eyes restrict. Okay, I need card art. Okay, this is a little bit blurry, but I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. Cannot be tributed, cannot be changed to defense position, unaffected by your opponent's card effects, cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would take. And what was this made by AI? it's so blurry. It's made. I think it's made by AI. And oh, okay, no, no, sorry. This is yeah. I can't. I can't understand what this says. Okay, the idea isn't to create port for Dino Wrestler Tyranno Daunt. Ante. Well, okay, maybe it's supposed to be like that. You can normal summon this card to your opponent's field by attributing one monster your opponent controls as if you control it. Okay. Normal summon. All right, good. Colon capitalize. Both add one level 6 or higher from their deck to their hand, or draw one card. Okay. Attack the original owner of this card takes control of this card. Okay. First time. It looks like the PSCT is perfect. That's the first. Hmm, or draw one card. Um, wait. What happens if a Dino Wrestler? What happens if it is the Tyrannodont on the opponent's board that declares the attack? Would it just go to the? Would it just go to the player's field before or after damage calculation? That's a little bit unclear. So I don't know what to think of it. It's just okay. Well, it was good, but that little leap of logic there, I'm gonna have to drop it. Yeah, when the attack is declared, but does it count itself too? Because it is a Dino Wrestler monster. Uh, yeah, that's really unclear. So I'll have to give it a B because that little uh, no extra deck. No extra deck. Ooh, it comes out. Sticks out. Ooh, wow. I Yeah, I noticed. That was my. It doesn't say other than itself. Uh, you can ritual summon this card with Dogmatic Calamity. Okay, I remember that. Bestialed. Okay. Dogmatic weapon. All right. At least you can see the levels. That's good. All right. Do the card in your hand. Ritual summon one Dogmatic from your hand by banishing by one banishing. How do people miss this? One fusion link or link monsters. And why is it a plural from either graveyard? Then it gains attack equal to the banished monster's attack. You can't special summon into your next end phase. If it's special summon, you can add one ritual or non-ritual pistol or one from your deck to your hand. All right. Well, I can't ignore that. Otherwise, it'd be amazing. So I guess I'll put it on. Uh, I can't keep using that as an excuse. I mean, most of it's okay, but people are going to notice this. I'll put it on B because of that. Worm stuff. This is an yeah, this is an older archetype, right? Um, Worm blank. Okay, two level 12 light. Oh wait, there's more. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna screenshot both of these. Oh come on, you. This is why is it so hard to? Okay, why? Two level 12 light monsters. Okay, that's already a little hard to pull off, but I assume the other card makes it easier. It's a weird name. I feel like it should have something more if there's an extra dash, but I'll ignore it. You can also Xyz summon this card by using one face down light reptile non Xyz monster or one reptile fusion monster you control as material. Okay. While you control it, during your turn only, you can normal set any number of flip monsters. Okay. Turn, you can detach one, and then select two other monsters on the field. Change the battle of one of them, and if you do access the other. Okay. Um, I actually kind of like it for the most part. Um, One face down light reptile non exist. I mean, okay. Okay, I guess that means you don't have to flip it up. You could just use it. Normal set any number. Or you probably have to reveal it to prove it is a reptile and light. You can normal. Um, yeah, I suppose that is a thing. You're right. Normal set any number. Yeah, you're right. You would have to show him that. Whoever was shooting that gun wasn't shooting at my wild birds out there. I saw them all fucking scattering. I hope not. I hope they had a target, but I somehow fucking doubt it. Okay. Once per turn, you can detach one. Okay. Yeah, that is. I guess I'll give that an A for effort. That's. You're right. They should have specified that. Worm Beacon. Fusion summon one light monster from your extra deck. Why is this capitalized? Doesn't have to be capitalized. Using monsters from your field, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card that faces turn. Okay. If you use a face down light reptile, you can also use monsters from your deck. And when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can banish it from your grave to spec as many flip as possible from your graveyard face down defense position. Um. Okay. Well. Yeah, I think it does need that. Really behind. That one here is keeping that from an S because S is for perfect. I'll also put that as an A. Huh. No gate. No. If they're in the graveyard, you already know they're already revealed. So. Oh God, what? No gate. Okay, this. Why is this overlap here? Why has no one fixed that? Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. Neither player can negate the activation or effect of any card or the summon of any monster. Okay. First of all, you just reuse the negate attack art. That's a little lazy. We have AI. You can easily make it something else. And this is a little unbalanced. I mean, neither player can activate in response to it. Neither player can. No gate. Funny. Yeah, I don't. I don't. It feels like an anti-floodgate that doesn't know how to be. This is. Uh, a little error there. The lazy art. It's getting a D. It's getting a D. This feels lazy. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. There's no reason for that. We have a. There's already a custom card maker that doesn't do that. There's. Ooh, a new mechanic. Rush summoning. Okay. Is this part of rush duels? Oh no, it's just oh, rush summon. A normal summon that doesn't take up on your normal summoner side of the turn. Okay. Okay. Does not count toward your normal summons. All right. That's cool. Putting putting rushes in a non-rush format. Okay. And okay. I assume you still have to. Yes, it's a normal summon, so you still have to tribute. You can send the top card of your deck to the grave. It gains 3 attack and the number of different attributes in your grave time. Okay. You know what? Um, I actually love it. This is. I mean, this isn't supposed to be blatantly overpowered, but it is just more related to it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, mommy, I did. All right. I think I have my first S here. This is. I can't think of a single ring wrong with it. Even capitalize the rush. That's a new card type. I like it. You could easily adapt many of these into many rush dual cards into this format, just like this rush summon. I like it. Uh, that's Would a spell like this have a use? Okay. Another Pokemon art. Balancing ecosystem. Both players must add any field spells from their must. All in both hands are then revealed. They can't be activated. Wait. So you're just taking every field spell out of your deck. Okay, so um this card, nothing but like the 5 pieces of Exodia and every other card's a field spell. I mean, do I have to point out how this could be broken? Yeah. And field spells supposed to be capitalized. Deck is supposed to be capitalized. There's this gap here that doesn't make any sense. Wow, this. Yeah, this is just no. No. That's a no. I don't like it. Fair enough. They already kind of do that with Fluanderies, whose game plan is to mulligan. Oh, I can't. There's no image there. A super black hole and it's instantly banned. Banish 1 cards. So 1 cards. How did? Why? From your hand, then that is lowercase. That is either a comma or a cost. I don't know. And why is this lowercase? Collapse. One, you can only activate 1 cosmic collapse twice per turn. Shouldn't it be 2 cosmic collapses per turn? Or I mean, it said it was supposed to be instant ban, but yeah, it's also this is yeah, you're absolutely right. It would be banned. It's just not for the right reasons. There you go. Yeah, that would do it. You can only activate it twice per turn. These are the best. Really? My second card as not the Um, I think I'm just gonna skip that one. This is way too unclear for me. Um, weird. It wouldn't work. Okay, well, generics. Okay, here we go. Okay. Are these supposed to be? Okay, they're just the same one but different arts. Okay. Um, what is that? It? Four. Okay. Okay. Ancient evil dragon Lumayor. Okay, level 6. Earn pay 600 life. Okay, so either this is mandatory or they forgot that you can. I'm gonna assume it's the former because that pay is capitalized. Then there needs to be a comma there after then. That's basic grammar. Come on. Yeah, sure. I can go through your stuff. Like the only person here. Shuffle to the deck, then activate the top card, and if it has the same your hand, otherwise placed in the bottom of the deck. Okay. So potential bonus card. Recycles your banished cards. Banish before damage calculation. Reveal the top card. Gains 1,000 attack. Or um. Wait a minute. Basically, no matter what, the opponent's monster is bone. So you might as well just say this is a 3,400 attacker, or it just gets bounced. Probably should have made this spell different, a different something that isn't just attack or something. Okay. I guess I'll give it a B. Oh no! Did I forget to do that? I must have forgot to. I give that a B, I guess. And now this other one. All right. Once per. Okay, another mandatory. Once per turn, target what when. Okay, now I have to assume this is an optional effect because although if it was mandatory, you would have to know just when you'd have to do it. Return to the top. Top is not supposed to be capitalized. Then one zombie from your hand is levels lower than you do. This card equal to half the original attack. Back at the end of the turn, or leave the people. You can banish one zombie monster from your graveyard immediate. Oh, goodness. And it's not even that has to be capital. Okay, look, there's way too many. There's way too much. It's going down to C now. All right. Yeah, you can link the cards you made if you'd like. I don't mind. The original Light and Darkness. Okay, so retrans of. Okay. What? Wait a minute. No, I thought this. Okay. I see Griffo stars in both of them. Defender of you can discard one Griffo, special summon it from your hand and face up attack position. If it's special summon, you can add one Griffo or one card that mentions it. It can't be destroyed by battle. Okay. Problem solving card text is good. But why is it in that font? Is it supposed to be different? Well, I assume it's supposed to be different. All right. Wait a minute. You can discard it to special summon it, but then you could just add one of the same thing you discard back to your hand. Uh, and, and why is it all spaced out like that? That this card. Okay. It's almost like they were trying to be too fancy with it or something. Just like more than it needed to be. And that just cuts down on the quality as a result. Well, you can. What the hell? Why is it in faith? If you do negate the effect of that monster. Okay. Maybe there should be quote or the things parentheses there. No, I don't see any links at all. Okay, yeah, same problems as the last one. Huh. In fact, it's even less one. So I gotta give it a D because the formatting is just all wrong. Like, at least that has a bar underneath it. I know it seems like such a small thing, but uh, uh, yeah, I think I'll do one more for now. I'm not getting as much as I thought. Maybe I'll do shuffle one face up monster on the field in the deck, and you do its owner can special summon. All right. Oh my god. Why? Why? Shuffle one on the field into the deck, and if you do, its owner can special summon one with the same original name as that monster from their extra deck or fate. Down, ignoring its. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't use a. Well, maybe I can find your DeviantArt on the thing. Ignoring its summoning condition. Okay. Uh. All right. Yeah. The error and. I'll give it a B. I think I'm gonna check out this. What you mentioned. The DA count is flare. Okay. All right. I'll give it a shot. DV. All right. Got it. Looks like you already got a gallery here. That's neat. Amiibos. Amiibos? I see. You even have total. You even have entire archetypes. That's cute. That's cool. Joke one. Okay. Joke. Experimental ruling. Well, is this what you wanted me to see? Oh, okay. Oh, custom rules. Okay. All right. Once again, one of my custom rule literatures is marked as potentially having mature. I never put. Oh, flip side, the opposite side of a double-sided monster. Okay, fair warning. Balance wasn't my goal. I appreciate you telling me that. Uh, switch the face upside of double-sided main deck monster to its flips. That is confusing. Double-sided. Okay, forming or joining. Okay, it's in a different post. Okay. Um, I assume it's also part of a different thing. Partnership. Whenever possible, only applied if it's possible to apply. That's already like that in the original game anyway. Condition is a condition that changes which spell it becomes, which pendulum zone and takes effect in the same time when in the pendulum effect box. Okay, you can only have each type of you cannot activate or place it. Okay. Okay. Uh, interesting. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna go through your other stuff. So I guess is this one main extra deck rulings. Okay, looks like everything's there. Okay, Rush is mostly the same, but also adding some master rules to it. Okay. Part of the game mechanics. Or not considered dead. Ritual summon synchro. Yeah, we already know that dark synchro summon. Dark synchro summon. What? Is that a? Is that an anime thing? Is that a? Oh, -8 is -5. Okay, I remember this now. Okay. And maximum summoning is this? That's rush duel only, I believe. Right. Okay. Often allows you to summon through a different. Hmm. I appreciate that distinction. Some people might actually get confused with that. Or okay, there's but they cannot. Dark is the same as tuner. Okay, multiple types are treated as all of those types, either or elf type. Elf type? I guess that's a new type. Even if they already had it. Okay. Normally, even right. Okay, and a type you made up. Okay. There's a respective advanced summoning method to be properly special summoned. Um, rules as extra cards. Cards are considered to be different cards from their non-pendulum counterparts with the same original name. From their non-pendulum counterparts, even if they're otherwise the same monster type. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. I assume you're still limited to 3 of any one card name, even if they're different counterparts. All right. Use as pendulum cards and follow the rules. They cannot be activated in the extra deck without the use of a card effect. Double-sided cards. This must be the thing. Okay. When it's Face up, both sides are public knowledge, but only the face up side is applied, except link monsters. Double-sided cards are sent to the graveyard stay on the same side they were unless an effect says otherwise, and only that side's effect is applied while it's in. You can only flip over it, except double-sided link through an effect or transformation condition. And it is special summon on its currently active side. Okay, double-sided. So it's like two cards in one, essentially, and you had to pick one, I think. Hmm. Counter in the hand, unless a placeholder card is used instead. You can use okay. That are not advanced summon monsters of the label on base on side and can transform by meeting its activation. Okay. All right, it's basically the same thing, right? Either side, as long as that side's tribute material requirements have been met. And, all right. Different monster card types on each side, so long as both sides are. Cannot be transformed. Do not have. Down. Size placed. Okay. Choose what size placed on. For a spell on one side and a trap on the other side. Okay. It's kind of giant ones. Cards of 2 cards. Okay. Kind of like maximum, but with only 2. Typical card frame. Giant is an additional monster card type in the pendulum. Can be normal, effect, okay. But not maximum monster. Well, yeah, okay. Must have an original level rank of 14 or higher, or 6 or higher, and can have original. Ah, because it's both cards. Okay. So it's really, really big. Giant. Attribute level type. They're not in the field. While on the field, they're ignored. Lower deck. On the bottom card, and as such, only the bottom card. All right. The exact same card during deck building, and only count as 1 card toward the 3-card name limit. Let me make up the. Sir. Okay, so if they count as 1 card toward, but did they count as 2 cards for the 40 card minimum, or 1 card for it? Oh, right here. 2 toward the deck size limit. Okay, it's right there. You cannot include one without the other, nor can you mix and match the artwork of it. Double-sided duo monsters, especially the card, and face-up double-sided if they're not on the same side as each other. Giant monsters can act in their hand unless either or both of the cards are in that location. Okay, at the same time, the individual cards are rotated 90 degrees from it, are aligned within a single zone, along with a long side of each card touching the complete card. Okay. 3 differences. They can't be Xyz or Link. Okay. Can't be double-sided. And it's a monster. Okay. Link monsters with defense. Oh, only be defense position. They have blue Link arrows. They have no difference. Okay. I guess that makes sense. The active one is in the pendulum. Pendulum monsters. Unless an effect has otherwise. That's already like that in the original game, I think. But they can have different name. Cannot have defense value. Alright, basically those other rules combined. 1 legend card of each type in your deck. But always about 3 middle monsters of while far can be used by not, even if you control it. Okay. Okay. Advanced monsters on the extra deck. Okay. Evolution summoned by a card effect. They do not have any unique card frame, defaulting to the orange card frame effect monsters. It might be easy to get the 2 mixed up, though, but okay. Inherit the original monsters of their materials, including any except to return to the extra deck face down. Okay. Use must always banish the material face up, even if that is also an Xyz monster. This cannot be changed. It's in the banishment unless the either banish or return to the deck. So for the effects of the evolution of the material. Okay. The original properties that are listed on the ignoring any that would change it. Also have a different must also maintain it. Okay. And the rush duel stuff. I mean, I don't really cover rush duel, but I'm guessing this is mostly the same. Yeah, it looks like that. All right. See again. Negative levels are levels below 0. They are represented by purple stars. Right, just like that. The left side of the card can be. They cannot be attributed to rituals and vice versa. Anything that level rank like a negative level is treated as levels below 0. It is not considered to be a level counterpart. That means that any can be present after the word as long as the text that follows the ellipse. Okay. In other words, other card effects does not negate those effects, but instead bypasses them entirely. Mhm. You must tribute 3 monsters. Okay. It's kind of like that with the Egyptian gods, just because they were level 10 in the original manga. They cannot be used as ritual tribute or material for level. Otherwise, its original level will still be considered level 0 monsters. Negative scales do not exist. Cannot be pendulum summoned unless they have ignition, as they don't have them in the first place. Negative levels will reduce level counts instead of adding them, but interesting. Well, 0 effects that increase or decrease level tuning -4 become instead of a -3. Okay. Doing dual links. Okay, simple enough. What if it were a level 4 monster? Treated as summoning a negative level. Spell trap monsters cannot be pendulum. I mean, I bet they don't have funnels. Or action field spells. Oh, okay. Activate outside the field. They do not use it, and can have the same properties as or action field spells. From outside, cannot exist in the hand over longer. Kind of reminds me of my trunk concept. You can also have an ability. Okay. All of them should be on the field, and all the other ones. Summoning, you can partner with another wow partner. During your by card occasions, okay. Can be partner monsters. Cannot partner with other monsters as a resulting of combined original level that needs a maximum level. The race is 17 after the creation of it. Okay. The original negative levels cannot partner. All right. Partner on top of each other, just like Ixie's materials, because Ixie's members cannot be partnered, which itself is because I'm not sure. Okay. Modders can become partners with an already placed in the bottom of the stack. Combine their original attack and defense together. Non-target. Okay. Separating is of it and moving into an. Okay. 2 extra master zones in the same columns as one. That declares another that will merge with the extra monsters. And solid summon monsters to the exercise of the same of their own. Okay, that's just like that in the regular game. I guess it's the same with Battle Royale. Okay. Are these all better? Uh, can only exist by a fact that turns an existing zone into a special monster zone. Okay. I've always wanted to do that too. A special mon can still have, but can also have monsters summoned to them. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Again, rush rules. I don't usually do that. Um. Okay. And this last one here. I guess it's the alternate formats. Ah, combined with action deck master. Okay. Turbo Duo must be activated. A Turbo Duo exclusive field spell. Usually, but Turbo field. Okay. Activated outside the field and do not need to include a condition in their text. Only one can be activated at a time. And another already effect. The old one will be removed from the game regardless of who activated it. Okay. Kind of like how field spells used to work way back in their 2000s. Does or not. Unless it's picked up hard. They are inherently unable to be negated or destroyed. They cannot be targeted except by other. Some are also exclusive. Okay. Um. All right. Now that I went through all of that, is that you wanted me to check out those custom things before I? Uh. Um. Hmm. I mean, I already went through that. So, I mean, what else do I do now? I don't know. Huh. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do now. But why do I have two of these up? Oh look, I can see me. Huh. I do? Hang on, I'm having designs, custom archetypes. Oh, here we go. So these are the thingies created for, um these okay, so these are like uh okay, these are like field spells. Only have another activated another one. Oh, okay, so that's not really the I don't know much about that. Do these even have a okay, those are supposed to be pendulums. Tokens. Hang on a minute. This is which one has the I don't see any art. Maybe the ones with the finished okay. Here we go. Is this okay, so these are just different Fortnite. Okay, this is how a partner one works. Okay. Blue and black magician picker. Okay, so they're like upgrades or retrains of their originals. While it's treated as a monster, if it is treated as a monster effect during your 800 to partner with it, or if you control a living for each monster, it is not treated as a magician card. Only partnered with one. If you control an unpartnered living, and you must partner this card with it. Cards cannot be separated. Falling can be ignored. Well, cannot be equipped with this card. If you control an unpartnered, you could the same zone. You cannot. Your opponent can activate in response to this effect. Okay. So if I wait, that's not right. I got it's up here. Okay, so essentially you put both of these together and they just get both effects. I assume. I think it gets their attack and defense too, if I'm right. So it would be like a 3800 attack at level 12, maybe, because of their original. Yeah, I know that. Um, And this is like the other way around here. Partnered with it, cannot be separated. Well, in your monitor, you can special summon from your hand or extra set as that loving your pickaroo. Okay. All right. Let's see. So, remember, you have to use both at the same time. Mm. All right. Yeah. If it want 800. Okay. All right. Um. So these are during your standby phase. Okay. So these are mandatory effects. If it partnered with it, as trigger the monster. Control. Okay. So okay. So after you get them both on the board, they just do stuff during the standby phase, and it can't be negated. Okay. Fairly simple once you figure it out. Okay. Uh, I'll take a screenshot of that. I'll just count the one because that's the one I know. Yeah, I think I'll give this an A. I like it. A. That's the idea. Uh, okay. Um, is this just? Oh, Um, I guess these are just spells, and I forgot to. I made that. Oh, okay. For every in the extra decks. Oh, okay. So you just made pendulums of that, and I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say. They're basically just the same thing, but with uh, most of them don't even have art at all. What's this? Why is this being so anal on me? Okay, and uses evolution plus that. All right. Must be one of the same materials. Partnered with one majestic current if you control one. Um. Okay, so these are just like upgrades of the previous ones, basically. Because I guess it would just go with the same. Might be a little excessive to have all this. I mean, like, aren't you already winning if you just have this? Oh, well, maybe not. I don't have all. I don't really. Well, then, so I really don't to add. Why is it being? And it's already. It's, okay, I only usually do ones with the images, so okay, so this would be like oh, it's already all better. That's okay. Higher level higher than the Loving Sisters. So they're basically like upgrades, right? Majestics. Okay. And these are just let's see. So also treated as Sam and Hypnosister. Okay. You can increase by one against a total number. Okay. So the pendulum duo effect. Okay. So duo. You also apply. All right. Well, let's see. Name is also treated as Sam Bell the Hitminer. Okay. Like one thing. I mean, you know how pendulums already have a lot of text in them. Like this is just like adding more text. I have to um like adding more adding more. Okay. Card I could probably use some adjustment too. All right, it's just the same name conditions. Okay. Okay, I guess you're right. Yeah. So I guess I can just ignore. Um. Okay, so I'm guessing they're both basically the same one. Okay, so that's how duos work because because you would just put one on top of the other, and you just be able to see that. Hmm. Feels kind of the same as the other thing, but with it's basically the same as the other one, the partnered thing, but with two copies of the same card. Okay, just to make okay. Well, it feels like you're ripping it off. No, no what? Ah, two cards that make one month. Okay, so you need two copies of it essentially to use it. One card in the bottom half is another card. Okay. All right. Okay. It's really- So you'd have to. Uh, yeah, a lot of this is kind of flying over my head. I don't really know how to. what to think. Um, names. Okay, so I assume there's another copy of that would have the. Okay. Fey winged Fey. Fey. Well, I don't have any card art. I don't usually count that. I'm not really sure what to grade these. Like it, I think it's trying to be the other one, but it's not the other. I don't know. A lot of this is kind of flying over my head. I think I'm just gonna have to put that one aside right now. Where am I? Why is this? I'm having some technical difficulties here. Hang on. Let me just go back. Okay. Other. It looks like these are. Sir, Yumi. Is there anything else like this up? They don't have card art. They're kind of important. You need to be able to. Yeah. Okay. And this one is this the other one that was? Oh no, this is just the partner concept again. Okay. Already. Okay. Well, I basically already went through the. Also treated as. Oh, they're like alternate versions of. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I think I already went over this concept earlier with the two here. This is just a very ritual. It's a ritual. If it's a ritual, you'd have to make it a little clearer because I didn't even realize this was a ritual card until I saw the text down there. And pendulum and okay, that's a lot to remember. I don't even know if I can do it. Okay, these don't have art on them at all. Basically means I can't do it. All right. Okay. Oh, so that's actually pretty innovative then. Maybe they took the idea from you. Uh, whole art thing already. Oh, okay. So yeah, the only one I was able to even grade was your that one here, and that's an A. I give that an A. Um, my brain's actually starting to hurt right now. Um, I might have to cut this short because let's see, I don't see anybody else here. Two concurrent viewers, 8 views. Okay, maybe this isn't as popular as I thought it would be. I might just go back to the Pokemon Fool's Gold from now on. Okay, well, thank you, Burst Flare, for coming. Um, I'll give you a give you that if it'll load. Why is this TH? Um, no, you made it clear. I tend not to outright put I don't put anything without art on a tier list because it's really unclear what it is when it's on the tier. You'd have to go through each individual one, like, oh wait, what's this one again? What's this one again? You just it, at least like this, I know which one each one is at a glance. It's just so I make a point not to do anything without an image. It's pretty important. All right, did I? Yeah, I put the thanks. Okay, I will. All right, I think I'm just gonna call it a day here. That was a thing. So thanks for coming, and I guess I'll just log off here and the stream.